Good morning, backers! I'm your host, Bamboo, and today I'm going to take you through just a few of my favorite Kickstarters. If I refresh the page, is that what the picture is? It's hard to tell what's going on here. I just see steam and vapor and stuff. Weird intro picture. But if we scroll down, we see that it's a kind of like a pan set with grills that go on top and stuff that fits onto their current grilling frame. Their past thing, here's their past product. It's a grill like this, and did they launch that on Kickstarter? Let's see. Before created, I can look back at their other Kickstarters. So they launched the original grill on Kickstarter, and it wasn't as huge as this is here in terms of the funding. But I've seen it online before, and I've seen reviews of it too. So it did mediumly well, and it probably had to do with the timing. Like right now, I think a lot of people are just like, into this kind of stuff and spending more time at home, spending more time outdoors, and want to be able to do this, have more time to do this stuff. So this was their grill that they funded in sometime 2017, it looks like. So they're shipping and delivering that. So you can probably trust that they will follow through with this. So their first project was the grill. Their next project was the fire safe, which is a portable fire pit. Now, the first time they did it, I don't know, they canceled it. I don't know for what reason. Maybe they missed something, they weren't prepared. And then the next time they did it, looks like it got a lot of backers, 1,695 backers for the fire safe, which is a portable fire pit. That's really cool too. So integrated with their grill, so it goes under their grill. And this is something where try to keep from leaving a trace on the ground when you're making a fire. And it's a nice design. It looks slick. It's pretty good. And they are shipping that one too. So at this point, they're using Kickstarter for marketing and launching their product, and they are an established company. You're probably going to get this and within a reasonable time too, since they already have manufacturing. They're already making the grill. All they have to do is make the cook set. And it's not that complicated. It's like stamped out pieces of metal, and they're already working with metal stampings and stuff. So they have experience. It looks like they have experience doing this stuff. It's a nice system. So you have a hibachi, a griddle, cutting board, and a 2-liter pot, pan gripper, and what is this thing right here? This is like a pan gripper, pot gripper, rail system, and pan gripper. So there's a rail system there. So I'm actually going to look at the video for this one too, and the rail system, stainless steel rails and aircraft cable that connect directly to the grill frame. So there's these screws that thread into the end here, and there's cables hidden inside, and there's cables wrapped around. I mean, this is some complex stuff here. This is like aerospace engineering going on here. This is really cool. What I'm not crazy about is that anything that gets near the fire just gets messed up over time, in my experience. I mean, not even over time, like the first time you grill, it gets messed up. So not having actually used their system myself, I would be kind of concerned about how durable this is with all those little threads and moving parts. I mean, heat corrodes, heat and grease, smoke and stuff will end up corroding stainless too. So I have some stainless grills that are just corroded and beat up and melted and bent. So I don't know. I mean, it is kind of near the ends. It's not directly in the flames. It's kind of going around. But you wouldn't want to use this on a big fire. You want to use it like on a probably coal fire, like they're showing here, or a small fire. You're not going to put this on a big campfire. So you need to keep your fire small. And obviously, because you can't grill on a big fire like that, you just want to be over some small coals. So slim pack down. Looks like everything packs down into this one container here. They give you the option of getting the fire safe too. So this looks like a cool setup. Yeah, I'm interested. I'm down. I see stuff like this and I'm like, that's so cool. I love to, it makes you want to be doing this. And then sometimes when you do it, the reality sets in of like how much of a pain that is to cook over the fire like this and set everything up. But sometimes it works out well. I mean, if it's a good system, it works out well. I tried a while back this thing called Grilly Put, and I like it, but it bent. The first time I used it, these wires bent, like over the fire. It wasn't even that big of a fire. It was just like coals. We were cooking food on there. The grid spacing was so far apart that almost the hot dogs would, if they went sideways, if they went like in line with the spokes, they would fall through. So you had to keep the hot dogs perpendicular, and it was bending anyways. And so like then you had to clean up all the grid before putting it away and scrape each piece. And it was a cool concept that it folded up in this little tube and everything, but the setup and the cleaning of it was just a bear that wasn't really worth it in the end. So something simpler than that, like this wolf and grizzly system, is actually kind of nice. I mean, I think this just like rolls up. You still have to clean it. You still need a brush or something to clean it, or scrape it, or maybe you can use like one of those chainmail scrubby things. That might work really well for this to clean this off. So here they have an Adventure Chef by Messermeister and Chef Adam Glick. So they have a folding 6-inch chef's knife. Looks like you can add a lot of stuff to it. And this is probably just stuff off of their website that they're already selling. I like this Camp Chef knife. Definitely something I want to add to my line in the future of knives. So let's see what their reward levels are. Pledge the cook set. So we have, this is a pot, hibachi griddle, cutting board, rail system, pot gripper, carrot case. So that does not include the frame or anything yet. You really can't do anything with this. This is if you already have a grill. So it's $129 if you already own the grill. Early bird cook set plus the grill. So that's $179. One left of 90. Man, I gotta get this because I like that grill. So that's with the grill. That's a good deal. But then the Kickstarter special cook set with the grill must be the same as that one. The complete cook set includes the fire safe. So this one doesn't include the fire safe. Now the fire safe is a really good option to add to that. So the complete cook system, $269 with the fire safe. What's the difference here? Oh, this is the Kickstarter special. It's $269. That's limited. There's 6 left at $445. This is just the kind of more regular price. It looks like the early bird is gone. Early bird complete cook system that included the fire safe at $229. That's the one I want right here. This complete cook system with the fire safe. You know what? I'm going to pledge on complete cook system. And although I really want to keep it, I'm probably going to have this as a giveaway in a future video. So come back and check out the future videos, and you'll see this as a giveaway somewhere. That's if I don't decide to keep it myself. Before pledging, let's just take a quick look at this video. This video is only 2 minutes and 30 seconds, so it's not that bad to watch. Although, I mean, I kind of end up skipping through these like long intros because really I just want to get to the meat of it.
Adventure can mean a lot of things depending on who you ask.
This is kind of cool though.
In these times, I crave any bit of escape. Feeling the outdoors.
Carrot Top came to the forest.
Textures. The sounds.
So what's he cooking? He's cooking in a rim.
For me, it's...
So look, he's cooking in a tire rim. So why does he need the grill? He doesn't need the grill if he's cooking in that. Yeah, is he just gonna set the grill on top of it? I mean, at least he doesn't need the fire safe.
Better.
So let's see, what's he doing?
Tools that will last.
He's pulling out the fire safe, setting that up. Now he's setting up the grill, and he's setting up that little system with talked about those cables and stuff. So he gave up his awesome tire rim.
Versatility.
Well, look, okay, he's doing it on the tire rim now. But see, this is what I was talking about. If you see here, these things, I mean, as soon as you put it in a fire, around a fire, it gets dirty, it gets full of soot, and it's not going to stay nice and beautiful like it was there. And also, this is like the flames, in my experience, the flames are going to like bend this, and it oxidizes too. So here it looks all nice and pretty because it's just being used in a charcoal for the first time on the grill, on the food safe, fire safe. Little cutting board.
I find myself excited to.
There again, I want to see this like where the you know, where this has actually been in a fire. This is a real shot. Like, this is in a fire. See how the cables have gotten black and sooted up and stuff. And it'll be interesting to see, like, what is the durability of
I
this.
find myself excited to cook in nature again.
Before, I was not so excited to cook in nature. I felt depressed every time I cooked in nature.
Breakdown isn't bad either.
No,
And it
it's
only
not.
gets better with age.
Does it? That's the question. Can you cook in a canoe?
So when you ask what adventure
I want to
means
see him set up
me,
a fire in a canoe and start grilling
is it.
in the middle of the lake. Is he gonna do it?
cooking a delicious
Oh
meal,
man,
being in nature,
that would be the ultimate.
disconnecting and reconnecting.
Set up the tire rim
all
in
at
the
the same
canoe
time.
in the middle of the lake
What does adventure mean to you?
and light it up. So I'm also curious how the fire safe withstands the heat from cooking in it. That must be it. Wolf and Grizzly. All right. Well, I'm going to go ahead and pledge on this because it is very cool. I'm going to go for the whole shebang because you really need the fire safe if you want to make this work. So I'm going to go ahead and pledge on this. They have $16 shipping built into there. Oh, look at this. You can add upgrades as you're checking out. Wolf and Grizzly grills. You can add the grill. You can add the cook set. I had to go back and kind of look like, does that make sense? What I'd really want to add is the fire safe. So if I pick out that's $60. Let's see. If I go back here, choose the early bird cook set plus grill. So that's missing the fire safe. That's $179 plus $60 is going to be $239. And that comes out cheaper than the complete cook system. I'm going to pledge on this, continue. Then I'm going to add, and the shipping was cheaper too. Oh, but they add $5 shipping to this, so $65. I'm going to add the fire safe, and I'm wondering how much is their fire safe normally? $79. So their fire safe is normally $80 almost. And so they're offering it for $60 on Kickstarter. So that's a pretty good deal. I'm going to add that. Total amount, $256. That's with shipping. So that's cheaper still than the other set. Boom. Okay. Got the Wolf and Grizzly set. Now from the Wolf and Grizzly cooking system, we're moving on to something a little bit different. This is a piece of digital technology that is I consider everyday carry tool also, because if you're doing some videos or recordings or you want someone to hear you really well, it would be great to have a good lapel mic